What's going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and smash that like button if you enjoy the content. So I found another particularly interesting story that I wanted to share with y'all. Basically, Apple and Facebook are fighting over customer privacy. So if you do own an iPhone, which I know a lot of you do, this story should be very intriguing to you. I currently do not own an iPhone, but I still found this story very interesting. So we're going to get right into it. So basically, Apple, maker of the iPhone, of course, we already know that, is at odds with Facebook. And this is because Apple has a plan to require app users to choose whether or not they want to allow the type of data collection tracking that can produce specific types of ads. This is called targeted advertising. So basically, if you've ever been searching for anything on your phone or even talking about something, and you've seen it pop up in like an ad and you said, oh wow, I was just talking about that. I've seen this plenty of times, and the first couple times I thought it was creepy until I found out what was really going on. So basically, that's called targeted ads. Those are ads that are specifically targeted for your interests based on what you search for, what you look for, what you talk about, maybe stores you went to. It gets very deep. But Apple plans to make this change early next year, basically, which is going to allow you to choose whether you want your apps to be able to track you in this way and target ads towards you. Now, this change is going to result in fewer dollars to the companies who employ those type of ads. One in particular is Facebook. This is mainly because those type of targeted ads that I spoke of are sold at a great premium opposed to general ads. General ads they aren't targeted based on your specific interest. They're just ads for anything. It could be anything. It could be shoes. It could be soda, juice. So targeted ads are sold at a premium. General ads are just basically anything what they think you might like. So currently, there's no limitations on how companies track Americans' online habits or behavior. But Apple plans to change that with this service. So the companies that do this, that sell specific things to people, they do this without your knowledge. So these apps or these companies are tracking you without you knowing, because mainly people, when you download an app, and I'm guilty of this too, nobody switches off your data collection controls. So this is a little tidbit of knowledge. You can actually turn it off if you don't want to be targeted in this type of way. You can turn off your data collection controls in your apps, meaning they can't do this. Now, if you don't turn it off, you're kind of defaulted into it, which means they're just gonna do it. Like, you kind of agree to it by downloading the app. So basically, Apple is saying if users want to provide more of their data to app makers, they can make that choice on their own. So Apple's gonna give people the choice. So basically, I'm thinking when you download an app, before the app is finished downloading, it's gonna give you an option of if you want your online behavior tracked. So it was actually a survey conducted, in which this survey was conducted by Tab Research, and it basically showed that fewer than one out of 4 people would not choose to have their to be tracked in that type of way. And I tend to agree with that. And me not being an iPhone user, I hope Android employs that same type of service where I'm allowed to choose, because I don't want to have to go through every app and turn off my data controls. I don't like my online behavior being tracked. Now, I'm speaking for me. I can't speak for everybody, but I would like to applaud Apple for making this change. Apple is basically saying they care about their customers and they care about their customers' privacy. So I think this is a great thing. But on the other hand, Facebook is saying we're helping companies provide better service to people, which I can kind of understand. Just looking at it from an open-minded view, I can kind of understand where Facebook is coming from. But at the end of the day, I feel like it comes down to privacy. I feel like everybody has the right to their personal privacy, and you should be able to choose. Now, some people might choose, I want those specific ads. Some people might enjoy those things popping up. Sometimes they pop up on my phone, and it can be helpful. But I'd rather know whether I'm being tracked or not. Like in the bigger scheme of things, I'd rather make the choice. I feel like that gives me the freedom, and that I feel like that gives me the power to know what's going on in my life. And like I said, I hope Android starts to employ this service, and I hope more services start to employ this, because I feel like people should have the right to choose what's going on. And this is happening. People, you don't know about it. It's going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors. These apps are tracking your every move. Even now, as I'm speaking, or even now that you're on your phone scrolling, you're more than likely being tracked by some app that you downloaded. You downloaded that app for a specific purpose, but you didn't know that app or that service was tracking. Now, in 2021, you have to think that with advertising being as big as it is, with social media being as big as it is, we kind of know that if you have any type of inclination, you know that you're being watched. Some of your moves that you do online is being recorded. And like I said, sometimes it's helpful, but you should be able to choose. And I agree with Apple 100%. Now, it's good that Facebook wants to help businesses provide better service to the customers, but I feel like it's more of a money issue at the end of the day. I feel like Facebook makes a lot of money off these type of ads, and they don't want to lose that. So it's a good excuse that they're using to say, oh yeah, we're helping businesses help people. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's a money thing. It's no reason why people shouldn't be able to choose. So that's just my take on it. Me just looking at it from a logical or moral standpoint. People have rights. People have certain people have you have to be respectful for people. Like, and privacy is one of those things you have to respect. So that's just my take on it. Like I said, I want to hear your opinions on this. So leave your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thanks for listening, and until next time.